All right, we have Jade Sevia up in the mix. This was part 2 Beach Girl in Las Claudia for these summer banners. And she's actually, if I do say so myself, pretty damn interesting. She really is. Let's put something on her so we can actually look at her special. It's kind of funny. Take a quick peek at mine, and we'll just run her around and destroy things with her. So this is the equipment I have on her. Nothing special. 2 6-star Earth swords. Right? Not really getting too much out of that. And she is at 94 SC. And here she is. Right? So we'll just go right into Heart of the Temple. I wanted to see her special again. Pretty cool hero. Right off rip, the S1, man, it's got to be probably the best crowd control S1 in the game right now. She effectively is throwing up a tornado spell with her S1. So she is going to, she's going to float people up in the air and tie them up and do hella damage. Also, you know, because of this, she is going to be queen of airborne damage. That's what it is. I mean, when the enemy is up in the air, she's, you know, sky high 2, all of those things. Some of her paid gear even lets her shrug off damage while she's in the air, and if you're throwing around her ability kit, that's what she's doing. So we have an S2 to start with. She does also come with God Heal, so for what that's worth, right, they give her that as a freebie. So here's our S2. She's going to jet over there. What I've noticed with her kit is everything works very well after using her S1, because her S1 floats the enemy in the air with a tornado. It'll bunch them up, float them up there. And then you can use S2 to teleport up there and start doing damage to them. S3, she throws them up in the air too. And she's doing way more damage up in the air. So it's really nice when you have an S1 to start with, right? We have another S2. Let's look at her special real quick. Now that our kit's charged and we can just blow through this. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Oh, they even threw in a panty shot of this girl. Not bad special damage. It's a 50 hitter, right? Let's just S3 our way over there. Teleport. She did have to run a little bit, so there is that, right? Let's do this S1 on these birds, and the S1, it's a sniper move. Like, she can cast that on anybody. That's another reason why it's so cool. It should tie all these birds up. There's the S1. That is the S1. I know it looks like a lot of other heroes S3 or something, but the tornado has got them up in the air, right? And they're birds. So, I mean, they're halfway up there anyway. And from here I can S2 my way in there and get them to stay up in the air a little bit longer. I think the S3 works really well with the S1. It throws them up in the air even higher. And some of these airborne abilities, like the higher the enemy is up in the air, the more damage you're doing to them. So I think Sky High 2 is like that. Here's her basic attack. A lot of hit count. Not too bad. Here's the S1 with that tornado. So probably could have finished him with the special. She's a very cool hero. Spamming her S1 is going to be stupid and broken. I'm just going to tell you that right now. If you get like S1 charge, or if you get somebody to apple pie her and she has a bunch of S1s, just those tornadoes, her being able to make those is just really, really stupid crowd control. It's hard to run away from it, because I think it is like a long range thing. Let's go over to the White Lab. We'll see if we can do any more with that. There we go. I've always enjoyed the White Lab. We will go Spirited Assault on God mode. We're also not running her arc. You know, that gives her more damage and stuff like that. Yeah, I think another thing is too, this girl, she does unlock flinch proof, and that is a pretty big thing in this game. If you don't have flinch proof, you can have all the damage in the world. It's not going to matter if a boss sticks you to a wall and you just can't do anything. So, oh, we have the S1. Let's target somebody far away. This mage. Can we hit him with the S1 from all the way across the screen? I even ran back a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, so the tornado, look how far away I am. The tornado is just going to fly over to whatever you target. It is an awesome sniper move. And then, yeah, that tornado goes up. I wanted to see if it would hit these guys going through, but I cast it too soon. Oh no! There's that medic. You know, we'll just get rid of him with the S2. This is cool too because it shows us how she can juggle people around. Here's the S1 up in the air, and then we'll go to an S3. Notice how she jumps up there, and look, she's floating them. That's a lot of airborne damage right there. So the S1 and the S3 work together so well. It lets you keep them up in the air and throw them up there even higher. Man. Throwing around machines. I do like the little earth cloud that she floats on at the end there. Very cool. I didn't see them making her an earth attribute. Why would this mage be running at us? Oh well, let's hit him with a tornado. Get an S3 in there, and while they're all up in the air... Oh, well, they're still up in the air. I really think they put in the special just for visual effect. It's not bad, though. Throw them up with that S2. But really, it's that S1, and just floating them up there for that long, that is cool. Oh, look who's up in the air. Sky high too, yeah, it procced. So yeah, I just want to drop everything after an S1. Okay, so the S2 is knocking him off his feet, but it's not really putting him up in the air like that is. And then there's the S3. We would be teleporting up there right now, so... She's a really good floater, right? It would just be stupid to throw a bunch of these S1s. Obviously, if you go to the little sample unit quest thing that they got, where her kit just stays charged, so you could just infinitely throw her ability kit and play around with it, you can see just how devastating letting off like 3 or 4 of those S1s would be. Especially to an enemy team. So just having an S1 that is that potent and has that much crowd control instantly has my attention. On top of that, let's see. She did have something here about... Let's just go through this real quick. Jade Beach Twin Blading. 2 weapons equipped. Skill and special damage 50%. Damage cap 15,000, 2 swords equipped, both skill hit count, skill 1 plus 2, skill 2 plus 4, and skill 3 plus 6 hits. So she's increasing her hit count with dual wielding, so she's going to have a stupid hit count. When using special, use 10% of 10% of max MP to boost special damage 100%. To the buff given by special, add won't flinch from physical and magical attacks. Okay, so how this is working is when she uses her special Endless Vacation, she does a powerful earth combo attack to one enemy, and it gives a damage taken from bosses minus 50% buff to allies. She is then also giving herself a flinch proof buff. And you know what's really awesome about that is won't flinch from physical and magic attacks. So you drop her special, you unlock flinch proof for her. True flinch proof. Not some of this half-ass shit. Not flinch proof to fire or ice, or just flinch proof to magic, or just flinch proof to physical, you are hella flinch proof. You ain't flinching from shit, whether it's magic or physical. So being able to, all you have to do is drop a special to unlock that, and you are giving your whole team a minus 50% damage from bosses buff when you drop that special. She's going to be an awesome special hero because, when the boss starts pinning everybody to the wall with whatever attack, it's not even going to matter what it is, right? Whether the boss has a bunch of magic spells up that's pinning you to a wall and they're doing physical attacks, if you can throw this girl special, she's going to give everybody a damage reduction buff from the boss to keep your team alive or whatever's left of it. And then she will have full-on flinch proof, and you can start dumping onto the boss and hopefully finish that boss off. It's all about getting through thresholds, and having an ability like that is damn near a cheat code for fighting bosses. On top of that, of course, she has this S1 that is, let's see, front medium arrow, long range earth combo attack. So long range, it is going to reach anywhere. Man, she is very, she is soldier type, but that S1 is almost like damn near a sniper attack. It is so cool. So yeah, just between that and that, she's gnarly AF. Jade Beach Veil. Give physical attacks an anti-stone machine dragon type effect. So she's also got slayers in there. Very nice slayers too, might I add, right? And when using a skill and combo hit count is 100 on target, give unit the Jade Beach Verb buff for 10 seconds. And when that buff happens, she's getting strength 50% and SCT recovery speed 50%. Physical attack damage cap, another, 10,000 more. So yeah, once you get to like 100 hit count, you also just become super strong. She's going to be able to do that fairly easily because she is a high hit count combo hero, right? Her other Jade Beach twin blading thing gives her extra hits to her S1, S2, and S3. She should have no issue getting to 100 combo hit count, especially if you just apple pie her, charge up her kit. And, if you throw her special before that, she's going to have full-on flinch proof. You get to that 100 hit count, and then you get 50% more to your strength and all this other crap. So she's really, really good. Obviously, she's also a new hero, so the unlockability screen, these tier 5 or tier 6 or whatever they are, these all the way out here, like the transcend abilities that she gets. Sword Mastery is awesome, right? Damage taken minus 10%, we will take that. Special boost, Sky Shield, when unit is airborne, physical attack damage taken minus 20%. These are huge abilities compared to what lesser, earlier heroes were getting, which was pretty much like, oh, another 1,000 to your damage cap. So, she's getting like minus 20% damage taken while you're in the air, which is all the time, instead of 1,000 more to the damage cap. This right here, hit point recovery from units active skills plus 20%. Definitely nice to have, right? Instead of 1,000 more to your damage cap. We have Transcend Critical Breakthrough. This is great. Critical damage cap 5,000. When equipped with only one weapon or no weapons, crit damage cap 10,000 instead. And skill. Skill damage cap 4,000, and that's the thing, other heroes are getting like 1,000 more damage cap, 1,500 more damage cap, right? They would get 4,000 more to their damage cap off of all of these abilities together, at least half of them. She's getting that in just one of these, right? So these high tier ability upgrades for her are great, and that's what we should expect going forward with new heroes. So of course she's going to have that going for her, but even comparing her in this base form before I unlock any of that stuff, she is already hella strong, very easy to play, very straightforward, and they give you that panty shot for whatever that's worth to you. Right? So very powerful hero. They did Sevia good, IMO. We would expect this from the other summer hero because it's Nail and she is just a crazy ass burst DPS. But yo, Jade Sevia is bursting up there with her for sure, right? Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Have an awesome day, and comments are open. I'll see you on the flip side later, everybody.